back to show y'all. In this video, we're going to test out this ceramic, Mother Ceramic 3-in-1 polishing coat. Here, we're going to try to bring that gold Honda Accord paint back out a little bit. Just playing around with this Honda here lately. Y'all know how we do. Having fun, you know, light colors typically don't need as much attention by looks, but really do need more attention than average because it doesn't show defects. Pretty much gold is basically like white paints, as I stated to you guys before. It doesn't show that many paint defects. So we're going to spray this Mother CMX up here, and we'll show y'all the parts that needed the most around in this door area. Alright, simply spread it up there. Now this is actually the worst part of the car, around the door area and stuff. You know, you want to try to bring the paint out as much as possible on something like this, because you know you might not be looking to spend a whole lot of money in a car like this. You know, just want to make it look the best you can make it look. because it's a gas saver, you know, as well. So let's spray this up here. It's a lot on this applicator. This 3-in-1 polishing coat helps, restores the paint. At the same time, this make it look so much decent, better than before, you know. Is it gonna make it perfect? Nah, it's not gonna make it perfect, but it'll probably look better than it did, you know what I'm saying? That's really all you want. As long as it look better than it did before, that's what you're aiming for, you know. Alright, let's hit this fender. Alright, it's kind of rubbing. You're still gonna need some touch-up paint in spots like right here. Right there gonna need some touch-up work. I can hit that a little bit with a brush once I get the color close enough, you know. Alright. Not about fool, you know. You can hit that little bit of paint with a brush or something and get that looking pretty good. Alright. Now, you let that sit. Once you work it up there, pretty much the main part of working it in is done, because it has abrasives in there. So pretty much, you know, when you work it in on the paint, it's all good, you know. You ain't got nothing to worry about too much, because your job is done. Alright, so now the biggest thing you have to do now, we'll get one of those microfiber cloths here, and we'll come in here and just buff it off the paint. Alright, so we'll buff it where we started at first, which is right here. Alright, let's get it. Always go buff all the way you started at first, because that's going to be the hardest part of the paint. You know, I mean the hardest wax going to be here. It'll be pretty much dried up already, you know. Buff it on all. It's still going to need paint, but starting off, you can make it look so much better. See that? Regardless of need paint, this, that, and the third. Now, it's still going to look better than... It's going to look better if you don't do nothing to it at all, you know. I put it like that, you know. It's going to look better than doing nothing to it still, you know. So, let's hit this part. You do nothing to it, just keep on fading till it rust out on you. You know, so you're always improving the little bit that you does do. Regardless of what. Okay. Alright. Okay, check that out. You can see how the nice gloss is coming in there. Look at there. See the gloss? You can see that gloss because it's cleaning the paint real good. See that? Got something cleaning the paint like that. That's making it slick. Has that ceramic technology. See here? That ceramic in here is gonna make it real slick. It lays down a coating, see. So it buff this off. Anytime it lays down a coating, you know, it's gonna be slick as heck, pretty much. Man, you can make anything look good if you take your time and get on it. You know, ain't really no excuse. Look at this. That whole car actually came out since I've been working on it. You know, I mean, that car's came out a lot already. So, just gotta keep working on it until you get it like you want it. You know, it ain't just gonna fall out in the sky. Oh, it looks good. You know, that ain't gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna just fall out in the sky and look good. You know, it's got to put in some work on it or something like that. But y'all see it? Paint looking better. I got to get some paint to actually work on it. The worst part is the quarter pound because I painted it with an off color. See? So I got to try to get the color that really matches, especially on that quarter pounder and that back door. If I can say that door, I kind of missed it in a little bit on that door from the pinstripe to about a third of that door, kind of blended in. But I got to paint the whole quarter pounder and the trunk. So, you know, I'm just trying to save spots I can save on this vehicle. If I can save some of the spots, you know, on this vehicle, I'll be pretty much straight. So that's what I really got to do. Alright. But it's looking good. You can see how the gold paint is actually coming. I'm gonna drop down on one knee so you guys can really see how that gold paint really coming out right there. Just camera focus on in there. Focus in. There you go. So you can see it. I can bring right there. You got that glare going on right up in there. That driver door. See there? I'm shaking around a little bit, showing you guys. Trying to cut it through angles. Hot dog. Y'all see it. Y'all see that shine? See that shine coming in there because that paint getting slicker. Yes, sir. So basically, you got to work on the whole car the exact same way. Alright. Some nice car, low miles. This thing got about 160-something thousand on it. Which is, well, I got it had like 70-something. 60 or 70 back in the day. It was low miles when I got it. Damn near new, like something like that. Anyway, most of the miles I put up, man, they have like 50, 60K on them when I got it back in the day. Anyway, y'all hit that subscribe, man. We're gonna continue to work on this Honda. The board's out, man. I gotta put my wing back on the back. I gotta put my wing back up here. Y'all hang tight. I'm gonna show y'all my wing. No, I'll hit you in another video. I'm out.